Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I talked about the tragic incident that happened to a British returnee down in Jamaica. So today I want to do part 2 of the discussion. Before I begin, I want to extend my deepest condolences to Dawn Anderson's family. A tragic case has left many of us heartbroken and questioning the dynamic of age gap relationships and basically economic gaps as well, particularly those involving older returnees to Jamaica. In a previous talk, we explored the alleged circumstances of Dawn's passing and how the relationship may have contributed to her demise. Today, we'll go into a broader picture, why age gap relationships are so appealing, why they can be risky, and the hard lessons we can learn from these repeated tragedies. Let me ask you this. Why are older returnees so trusting in situations that would seem irrational in their home countries, the countries that they've spent most of their lives? Why do they believe that younger partners, often decades younger, are truly in love with them despite the glaring red flags? Dawn Anderson's story is not unique. Everyday men and women returning from the West find themselves in similar desperate situations. Many of them will never live to tell the tale. Despite the countless tragic outcomes, we don't seem to learn. There's a certain allure, a mesmerizing pull that convinces older individuals that their situations may be different, that their younger partner truly loves them, and this relationship is somehow special. But what you will find within these circumstances is that the love is truly one-sided. It may come from the returnee, but the one pursuing them is not looking at it in the same romantic light. So in countries like UK or the USA, life after a certain age can be isolating. The societal structure and dating culture often leaves older women feeling overlooked. Men don't approach them the same way as they did, and they may feel as though they've passed their prime. When these men and women go to Jamaica, the experience can be intoxicating. I've known of many men who's gone to Jamaica and come back to divorce their wives because they've met a younger woman in Jamaica. Suddenly, they are pursued, often admired by much younger men and women. The sudden attention makes them feel more youthful and attractive again. They forget that in Jamaica, as in many other places, beauty standards and economic pressures create a very different dynamic. These men and women fail to consider that Jamaica is full of beautiful young women, handsome young men, often the same age as the men and women pursuing them. The older woman or man don't stop to think why a man or a woman overlook the younger, stunning woman or handsome man in favor of someone much older. Many of these men and women come from desperate circumstances, often struggling to survive, and they see older returnees as their ticket out. They are hunting for opportunities, not love, and in many cases, their girlfriends or wives are quietly supporting the pursuit, ready to benefit from the arrangements. These men and women often come from disadvantaged backgrounds where financial stability is a distant dream. To them, a relationship with an older foreign person is a lifetime. It's not about love, it's about survival in the majority of the cases. Many see marriage as a pathway to leaving Jamaica for a more stable life abroad. Often, these men and women already have partners in Jamaica who encourage them to pursue older foreigners. These men and women understand that their partner's hustle might bring financial reward for both of them. The harsh reality is that when the resources run out, when the cookie jar is empty, things can turn dangerous. If the relationship's foundation is built on false pretenses, resentment and desperation can escalate into tragic outcomes, as we have seen. There is so much more to enjoy in life. If you feel the need for companionship, approach it wisely. This is my advice to you. Do your due diligence. Investigate your partner's background. Look into their economic situations and motives, although the economic situations are always obvious. If you can't or don't want to stay alone, consider finding someone else closer to your age group, preferably from the country where you've spent most of your life. You are more likely to have aligned values, life experience, the same amount of income, and mutual respect. So, guys, thank you for staying with me through this important discussion. Dawn Anderson case reminds us of the dangers of ignoring red flags and romanticizing situations that aren't based on genuine love and trust. Let's remember that relationships should be built on mutual respect, honesty, not desperation or ulterior motives. Please take care of yourselves and encourage others to do the same. I know it's easy when you're confronted with the beautiful environment of Jamaica, the sun, the sea, the sand. It's so easy to lose grip of who you really are and to lose grip of the reality of life. But try to stay rational. Try to remember cases that have gone ahead of you and don't fall for it. If it seems too good to be true, then it usually is. Find ways in which to enjoy your life. If you are an older person, you may have already had your children. You've got children. You've done it all. Find other ways in which you can enjoy your life if you intend to move to Jamaica or indeed any other country.